terrible land. In an odd twist of fate, the boy's royal birthright is snatched from him. On the day he becomes an adult, he finally discovers his true heritage and the powers that make him the luminary. When he goes to the king of the largest kingdom for guidance, he is dubbed Darkspawn. So begins the perilous journey of a hunted hero and the ragtag band of adventurers who will join him on his quest to set things right. Together they'll explore the towns and terrain of the sprawling, detailed land, Erdrea. Monsters roam free of random encounters. When you engage them, choose your strategy wisely in turn-based battles. You must know when to attack, when to heal, when to use magic, and when to switch your party members' orders. As you do, you'll earn skill points which can be used to teach party members attacks, spells, and improve their abilities. You can also collect materials so you can forge weapons, armor, and accessories.
I'm kidding.
Looking for an item? Then help people out in side quests. Or try your hand at the casino. Or horse races.
There's gambling. Cool.
Erdrea is full of surprises like these, and this time, the player has the power to choose on the fly between the land's gorgeous HD vistas and the 2D 16-bit glory of old. This is also the first version of the game with fully orchestrated field and battle tunes. If you want, you can change between the original sound and the new one whenever you want. And you can also experience the journey with English or Japanese audio.
勇者の奇跡ってやつだ。
First-time players and veterans should also look forward to new stories. Each sees one of the main cast members stepping into the spotlight, shedding new light on hidden truths. This hero's adventure has truly leveled up. Dragon Quest XI-S, Echoes of an Elusive Age, Definitive Edition. Launching exclusively on Nintendo Switch this fall.
While we just announced the addition of these new stories, there will be more new information to share in the future. Please look forward to learning more.
Okay.
For now, let's continue with more Nintendo Switch headlines.
You missed it.
A Disney Tsum Tsum game like you've never seen before.
Dude, you missed it. Mario.
These stuffed Disney toys took the world by storm, and now they're ready for an after-hours party at the toy store in Disney Tsum Tsum Festival. Play with your friends and family in a wide variety of competitive and cooperative games that support up to 4 players.
Who asked for this?
You can play online as well with players from around the world. And you can't mention Disney Tsum Tsum without talking puzzles.
Oh.
Connect matching Tsum Tsum to clear them and set a high score. The game also features a 2-player mode for local and online competitive matches. Disney Tsum Tsum Festival will steal our hearts in 2019. We're picking up a distress call in the Atlas Star system.
New Star!
But this time, it's far from friendly.
New Star Fox game!
In fact, it's none other than Starwolf's infamous lieutenants, Andrew Oikini, Pigma Dengar, and the Great Leon. Now Peppy, Falco, and Slippy have no choice but to hunt them down.
Wait, what
like
about
the
Fox?
animals they are. In a challenging new series of missions you can only find in the spring update of Starlink Battle for Atlas. Every member of the Star Fox team has their own special pilot ability and skill tree. Plus, each pilot can take on any of the new missions and also Fox's missions from the base game. It's time for a game of Seek and Destroy. But don't expect Wolf to play fair. Look forward to news on the rest of the additional content, such as starship races and faction missions, so you're ready when the Star Fox team joins the Starlink Battle for Atlas update this April.
I'm down. Awesome.
A heartfelt fantasy adventure crops up once again. Another season, another reason to wield weapons and spells against monsters.
Good morning. It is about to be fall.
Interact with townsfolk daily. Grow vegetables and fruits at the farm. Cook some fish. Cook up a storm. Or even raise monsters.
Wait. Is this Harvest
fantastical
Moon?
circle of life
No,
will
it
keep you
can't.
coming back for more in Rune Factory 4
it's-
Special, fully remastered for Nintendo Switch. Battle alongside townsfolk, and before long,
They
you may
probably
become more than just
will.
friends.
What?
Wait.
See what the heart-pounding newlywed life has in store for you, exclusively in this new version of
So it's Fire Emblem.
Rune Factory 4 Special will be ripe for the playing later this year.
That's fine.
And we can finally confirm that Rune Factory 5 is in development.
Oh, that's cool.
Look forward to more info in the future. Soon, a time will come to slay monsters and rescue lost souls, before those souls become monsters. In this action RPG from the developers of I Am Setsuna and Lost Sphere, step into a realm built upon the tenets of reincarnation. Its people lead repressed lives, forbidden to mourn the loss of loved ones. To uphold these tenets, Kagachi must travel between the living world and the beyond to rescue lost souls from a terrible fate, becoming monsters. When battling these creatures, the lost souls you've rescued can manifest within you, granting you new powers. Each soul's powers are different, so you must choose the right soul for the situation at hand. In this deep single-player campaign,
I'd buy
there will
it.
be many battles.
got
You
no
will
money.
fight, and you will become stronger. Those who fall to grief are lost, and the lost don't reincarnate. The very foundations of reincarnation will begin to crumble when Oninaki launches in summer 2019. Cars, robots, and Yoshis in a world of craft.
Okay, cool.
You know what that means? Yoshi's Crafted World is almost here.
Let's see what the.
This time, we'd like to put the many facets of these crafty courses
Okay,
on
so
display.
World of Light.
As Yoshi, you'll go rafting, race
Oh,
solar
that's
cars,
pretty cool. But still.
tear through the sky on a plane. Nice shot, Yoshi.
Wait. I have
Hey, that robot's pretty huge for a miniature. Even at this scale, you'll have some challenging bosses to wrangle. Using
Y'all
in-game
want
coins you've racked
Pokemon.
up,
Yeah,
you can collect crafted
Pokemon would
costumes.
be cool.
If you wear one, it'll offer a bit of protection from enemies.
Wait, is that multiplayer?
There are more than
dude?
180 of these costumes,
Is that multiplayer?
and some of them can be tricky to get your hands on.
Huh.
Later today, we'll release a demo, which lets you play through the first course. The Yoshi's Crafted World game will finally hatch on March 29th.
Funny.
We have more
shows.
Nintendo Switch headlines coming up, but first, another update from Mr. Koizumi.
Again, Goizumi?
How's it going so far? Next, we have a follow-up on the latest installment in one of our long-running series, Fire Emblem Three Houses.
Oh, it's Fire Emblem!
Please have a look.
Oh boy, it's another Fire Emblem game. Me when I saw Yoshi's Woolly World come to Nintendo Switch.
Oh my. What could have brought you here?
Sleep. Three houses.
The continent of Fodlan, said to be protected by a revered goddess, has existed since time immemorial.
I haven't seen
Three
anything
ruling
hype
powers
too
now
hype
control the
so
land.
far.
In the south lies a region long held by a more than 1,000-year-old dynasty, the Adrestian Empire. Beyond its borders, to the frigid north, is the home of the Holy Kingdom of Fargus, ruled by the royal family and its knights. To the east, a league of nobles that heeds no king nor
1080p
emperor
for me.
rules what is called the Leicester Alliance.
Oh yes.
Once consumed by a tempest of war and turmoil, Fodlan, and these three mighty powers now exist in relative harmony.
In the Fire Emblem Three Houses game, you are the hero the world needs.
What is this, the guidance
You start out as a
council?
mercenary traveling with a group led by your father, Geralt. After an unexpected incident reveals an unknown power hidden within,
Like, seriously,
you'll travel to
voice of
Garrick
this
Mach
person
Monastery,
sounds like the
where you'll
voice of the
receive an
guidance
offer to
counselor
teach
from
at the Officers
Yandere
Academy.
Simulator.
Around that same time, you alone begin to see a mysterious girl named Sothis, who appears within your mind.
Got you from now on, right?
Garrick Mach Monastery lies at the center of three large territories. It is the home base of the Church of Seiros, the main religion of Fodlan, as well as the Knights of Seiros. Not only does the
That's
church
against
serve
my
to maintain
religion.
order in Fodlan, its monastery also houses the Officers Academy. Those who train there will go on to shoulder the future of Fodlan. The Officers Academy is comprised of three houses. The Black Eagles is for students from the Adrestian Empire, including the house leader and future emperor, Edelgard. The Blue Lions boasts Prince Dimitri of the Holy Kingdom of Fargus as its house leader. This house is for students from his kingdom. The Golden Deer is for students from the Leicester Alliance. Their house leader is Claude, who is the heir of the noble family that leads the Alliance. As a professor, you will lead the students of one of these houses and instruct them. In addition to the house leaders, there are many other students to meet, each with their own unique personalities and skills. Which house will you choose? Students are expected to travel to various lands.
How much stuff are they gonna
sometimes with the
introduce
Knights
in
of Seiros
FB?
themselves, and gain real battle experience, including everything from defeating bandits to suppressing
That's actually
rebellions.
pretty cool.
These may be class assignments, but the stakes in each battle are very real. Whether your students live or die will depend on your leadership. Strategize as the battle progresses to claim victory. At the Officers Academy, your students will work diligently each day so that they may wield a variety of weapons. Master the study of magic,
I appreciate your coaching.
and acquire special skills such as horsemanship. You have been entrusted with their future, and it's up to you to guide each of them and help them hone their abilities. Through combat experience and study, you can help your students
Anyone
reach their
predicting
full
what the next
potential.
thing is?
Your students can also interact with each other at the academy, and by doing so, their bonds will strengthen,
Oh,
and they'll be
more
able to
strength.
better support each other on the battlefield.
What is this? JoJo's Bizarre Adventure. Dude, Splatoon 2 is already out.
Hey, over here!
Forward, now!
3 territories,
They said they
3
wouldn't
houses,
update it.
your very own journey.
What else?
Fire Emblem 3 Houses will release on July 26th.
Alright, finally. That took like, I don't know, a long time.
So, how does it look? Originally, we announced that Fire Emblem Three Houses would release this spring, but more development time will be necessary. And so the new release date is July 26th. That means we'll have to ask you to wait a little longer, but we hope you'll look forward to the next generation of Fire Emblem all the same. Time for some more Nintendo Switch headlines.
Finally!
In this next entry of this iconic series, the last player
Tetris!
standing wins.
Tetris!
99 players,
Oh, it's a battle royale
but only
game
one
for
reigns supreme.
Tetris.
This is Tetris 99.
Hey! go!
The iconic puzzle game arrives with an online experience like no other.
Oh, and an updated
Nintendo Switch
soundtrack!
Online members can battle for dominance in this free-to-download game.
And it's free! Let's go!
Attack back to defeat the other 98 players and become the sole survivor.
It's a battle royale, though.
Nintendo Switch Online members, be ready to join the fight.
Let's go.
Tetris 99 will be available for download later today.
Later today.
Look forward to battling it out in upcoming online events.
Oh my gosh.
Prepare to kill, survive, or die in Dead by Daylight. Imagine this. You're alone, struck by fear, struggling to survive. And then you meet another survivor. But it's too late. The killer is upon you. Now run. Hide. Scavenge for items. Open the gates and escape with your life. Or take on the role of the killer to make the so-called survivors your next victims. Terrifying? Oh yes. Satisfying? Just you wait. With loads of maps, characters, and cosmetics to earn, you'll experience a deep progression system while you're on the hunt or being hunted. Discover the true meaning of horror when Dead by Daylight creeps up on Nintendo Switch this fall.
Okay. It's like a year.
This dog will ruin your day.
Oh, it's Deltarune. Okay, that's pretty cool. Yeah, I still haven't gotten Undertale. I can't play the game because I haven't played Undertale yet. Yay, spoiler free. Spare fight Douglas. Ah! Doggo. Boom. Oh, come on. Are you kidding? Oh, of course it's free. Yeah, true.
Now for a message from the producer of the futuristic mech action game, Daemon X Machina.
Hello everyone, I'm Kenichiro Tsukura, producer of Daemon X Machina, and I have some news for you. Later today, they'll be releasing a demo called Daemon X Machina Prototype Mission on Nintendo eShop for a limited time. The game is still in development, but in the demo you can battle through 4 different missions while exploring the basic controls and customizations of your personal mech known as an arsenal.
Matt, if you're still here, what do you think is going to happen? What's the next thing you think is going to happen?
After playing the demo, we'd like to hear your feedback. We'll be conducting a short online survey by sending an email invite to some players who try out prototype missions. If you weren't selected for the survey, we also welcome your feedback via social media. We appreciate your feedback and hope to make this game the best it can be. We have more to say about Daemon X Machina.
Yeah, so they never leave on a small note. Screw it.
So you can stay up to date on the
latest information. I want an update for Luigi's Mansion.
Should be launching this summer.
Come on,
With that in mind,
did
the
it on
development team is
the
working hard right
direct
now, so please stay tuned.
Where Isabelle was released.
Realistic racing is headed for Nintendo Switch.
What's this?
Grid Autosport comes fully loaded with a mix of high-speed thrills, believable handling, and a difficulty level that scales to your skills.
Whoa.
You'll feel like a pro racer as you master the world's fastest cars to win motorsport's most exhilarating races. From the prestigious circuit of Spa-Francorchamps to the narrow city streets of Barcelona, all DLC is included with 100 cars, 100 circuits, and some welcome additions like motion controls and custom controls. Players can race online or locally, and 2 players can race split screen on a single system, from street racing to demolition derby, when Grid Autosport speeds onto Nintendo Switch in summer 2019. Enter the Viking Age to experience Senua's journey again, or for the very first time. Created in collaboration with neuroscientists and people who experience psychosis, Hellblade pulls players deep into the mind of Senua. This broken Celtic warrior will embark on a haunting vision quest through Viking hell to fight for the soul of her dead lover. Hellblade has won multiple awards, including BAFTAs for performance, audio and artistic achievement, British Game, and Game Beyond Entertainment. Find out why Hellblade: Senua's Sacrifice releases on Nintendo Switch this spring.
Oh yeah, Shovel Knight maybe.
The Nintendo Switch lineup just keeps getting stronger.
I don't see anything else.
Mortal Kombat 11.
Mortal Kombat 11.
25 years in the telling is far from over. With all new custom character variations,
Shaggy might be in
this game, and returning veterans taking up the fight.
Shaggy might actually be in this game.
In a fresh new adventure, Unravel 2 sees players take control of 2 adorable Yarnies. Control both Yarnies on your own in single player, or play with a friend in local co-op for some puzzling platforming fun when Unravel 2 comes to Nintendo Switch. I swear, if
they don't
March
end
22nd.
with something big, I'd be really
For the first time on Nintendo Switch,
it's
Assassin's Creed 2 Remastered with revamped gameplay and features tailored to the system like motion aiming and touch input. Set in the American Revolution, explore one of the most iconic eras in history as you fight for freedom and independence and usher in the rise of a nation. All the original downloadable content, plus the entire standalone game, Assassin's Creed Liberation Remastered, will be included when they launch together on May 21st. Final Fantasy fans,
Final Fantasy
calendars. We're excited to announce that Final Fantasy VII will find its new home on Nintendo Switch March 26th. We can also announce that Chocobo's Mystery Dungeon Everybody will release on March 20th. We're pleased to announce that Final Fantasy IX will journey onto Nintendo Switch later today.
Final Fantasy
Once
11.
a classic, always a classic.
Oh my
That's
god!
all for today's Nintendo Switch headlines.
Oh, Final Fantasy VII.
How's everything looking? Well, we have a bit more to share in this Nintendo Direct.
A bit more.
Please stay with us until the end.
Please be.
Let's take a look, shall we?
Please be a
You people are leading all of humanity straight to damnation.
Straight to damnation? You're the terrorist here!
You don't understand. My heart goes out to you two. All because of how you were born. Doomed to be used by those idiots until you die. Chained to your fate. Powerless.
Today has been most revelatory. Finally, we're ready for the final stage.
What the hell are they? Why did you make them?
I really hope you two don't get caught up in all this.
There's no way this is a Bayonetta.
Now don't go dying on me.
Okay, it's Astral Chain. Okay. 8:30. Okay. Oh wait. What is that? Wait.
What you just witnessed is Astral Chain, a brand new action game in development at Platinum Games. It looked like two characters were fighting together during battle, didn't it? I hope you're excited to learn more about how combat will play out in this game. Please stay tuned. And speaking of Platinum Games, I'm sure you're very curious about Bayonetta 3. Rest assured, the developers of Bayonetta 3 are hard at work, and I hope you're looking forward to learning more. Our next title will be the last announcement of the day. Please check it out.
Last one. Link's Awakening. Cartoony. Oh wait, it's the old game, but cartoony. Let's go. Oh, it is. And Mario. What? Epic. Is that all?
So, what did you think? At long last, 1993's Game Boy Classic, The Legend of Zelda: Link's Awakening, will find new life on Nintendo Switch. After 26 years, it has been reborn as a new experience, and we'll have more to say in the future. Please look forward to its release. That's all for today's Nintendo Direct. Thank you so much for watching.
That's all, but that's fine. Someone's sleeping. Alright. That was epic. Okay. That was epic. A game. We're gonna play games. Okay. Epic.